going on, people? Let me change his name real quick. Let's see here. Man. There we go. The name's updated. For the people watching on the replay. Sorry. On this new app, man, I gotta go in and edit stream info. I gotta change it from private or the person with the only link to anyone public. If I don't do that, it ain't live, right? Probably ain't live right now. And then it's always got the same bullcrap name on there, you know what I mean? And I gotta change that as well. Let me make sure real quick it is. What's going on, Picker Rick? So we are live, ain't we? Sometimes it takes it a while, man, to get the system going, right? And actually get on YouTube. Stop the outlaw bullshit, man. At some point, we gotta grow up in life, right? And be men, not young boys, and handle our fucking responsibilities as grown men, right? Yesterday, man, a dude I went to school with my whole life, he moved in when I was young, moved back out, I don't know, middle school, around high school, moved down to the next county where my wife's from, and he never had no raising, man. He didn't really have no parents that gave a crap about him. I didn't know that much about him. We wasn't best friends, you know, we wasn't nothing like that, but we was friends, right? And he got in a lot of trouble, man, at a young age, and fleeing and evading and stolen vehicle, I think, and he got sent off for a while, right? And I believe he was only 17 or 18 at the time, so he didn't, I think he got like 10 years, he done 5 of it, something like that, because where he was underage. I may be wrong, but anyway, I guess he's out. And last night there was a wreck at my intersection where I live out in the county, you know, the very first intersection of my town. There was a wreck. He was drunk and was running from the police. 3 or 4 of them had their blue lights on chasing him. He ran the intersection right where I live, which is a bad one anyway. Caused 2 people to hit head on. He hit them. Somebody died in the wreck. Like a 15-year-old girl flew out, or a 15-year-old boy from where my wife's from, he got flew out. Like, he's on life support right now. But one person's dead, another person's on life support, and he, as it always happens, don't have a scratch on him. He's not hurt at all. When you're drunk, you know, you're not tensing up for the wreck. You know, you're just loose. You're more limber, and that's why people that's drunk and gets in wrecks, normally they don't have a scratch on them when other people get killed. And now his life's over, man. You know, he's got manslaughter, if not homicide. I don't know. He didn't intentionally kill, manslaughter, but I know, fleeing and evading, and he killed somebody, man. He caused somebody to lose their life, and there's somebody else right now that's possibly going to lose their life. Why? Because he was drunk and driving. Man, I live out in the country, right? But there's still Uber in my town. You can get a ride. You can call somebody and get a ride, right? And I've done it. I've had 3 DUIs. One when I was 16, one when I was 17, and one when I just turned 18. But I straightened up. But I never ran from the police, I always pulled over. And I always pled guilty. I didn't want to put nobody else's life at danger. And I don't know, this is just me. If the cops ever turned their blue lights on, I guess I realized that I was so drunk that they had noticed, or somebody else had called in, and I shouldn't have been driving. Which I shouldn't have been anyway, right? But, and he's always done that, man. I remember when he's younger, he'd just run from the cops just to run from the cops. As young boys, we'd pop our e-brake and slide around the corner. And, most of them, they didn't have trucks, so they had front-wheel drive cars, and they'd pop the e-brake and give a gas, slide around corners. Cops turn the blue lights on, they'd run through the back streets, right? Young boys, we do that, right? And he got in trouble several times for it, man. But now, this kid's life is over. It's done. He already had a felon. He was a felon. Now he's going to be a persistent felon. Yeah, it does, degree. God looks out for babies and drunks. Yeah, it's crazy, man. At some point we gotta, like I said at the beginning, you gotta turn from a boy and become a man, right? Grow up from yourself. Running from the police during a thunderstorm in a wet road. He caused somebody to lose their life. Somebody else is on life support, and another person has like a broke arm and leg, hip, in bad shape. And now his life is taken. He's going to prison for untelling how long. He'll be a man, 67-year-old man probably before he gets out. It ain't worth it, people. It ain't worth it to be this tough outlaw running from the police. All you do is hurt other people around you. 9 times out of 10, you don't notice it. And I've said this before in my addiction, right? My family talking to me. And I always tell them, I'm not hurting nobody but me. I'm not hurting nobody but me. Why are you worried about it, right? What I didn't realize was I was the only person really not affected. I was hurting everybody else around me. But his life, he's took somebody's life, somebody else's life is at risk on life support. Several other people are hurt pretty bad, and now he's going to be in prison for 20 or 30 years, man. A dude I grew up with that I knew well. Hung out with him and done all kinds of stupid crap with him, Could you imagine? Go out drinking, leave a party, whatever it may be. Just be, a blackout drunk. Wake up in jail and not remember, and them tell you that you've killed people. This dude would drink a half a fifth of whiskey or vodka, black out, and not remember at all what happened. That's how he would drink, on top of Xanax and drugs and everything else, right? And 99% chance that he is waking up probably now and will have no recollection of what happened. It's a shame, man. Half an hour late, Mac. A dude I grew up with, Mac, run from the cops drunk. Caused a head-on collision. He hit them. A person died. A young boy or girl, I forget, like 15-year-old, on life support. Several other people's got broke arms, hips, and legs. It's bad. And he had just got out not long ago from pretty much doing the same thing when he was like 17-year-old. And this falls back to the parents. It's not their fault, but they sure didn't help the situation, right? Because he didn't really have parents, man. They didn't make him go to school. They got high with him, done drugs with him. Dope dealers just to feed their addiction, or his family, should I say, the ones I knew or heard of. And look where it got him. But also with me, a very strict family. Never got to get out, do nothing right, raised me by the book, straight as an arrow. And then I turned out to be this crazy young wild hoodlum, and I'd have probably went to prison for years if it wouldn't have been my name, my family's name, helping me out in the court system. That's the truth. It don't matter how you're raised, you can turn out to do whatever you want to do, right? It's your choice, but it helps. Not saying if he would have had, a raising like I had, he would have turned out any different, because I don't know. But I know it didn't help. The raising he had didn't help. But regardless, it's over with now. You can't cry over spilled milk, man. He's killed somebody else's life is at risk, and several other people are hurt. And he is going to wake up today, probably in the next hour or two, because it happened late, and be told that he took somebody's life. I couldn't imagine, because that could have been me, man. I've done it. It's sad, man. About a year ago, I lost a friend that killed himself. I lost 2 friends that killed themselves last year. One of them was this country boy. I mean, from the country. Worked hard, whatever, but liked to get high, liked to smoke pot, take pain pills, drink whiskey. But he never hurt nobody, and he always worked, and I never expected him to kill himself. And some say it was his brother, I don't know. But another was a kid that was always in JROTC, planning on going to the military. Always got picked on, and he asked me to go to his 16th birthday party, going to have a paintball shootout, and I didn't go because nobody else was going to go. I wished I would have. But I said it last year. I made a video about it. And I never done it, but I need to start doing it. You need to reach out to your old friends. It don't matter if you're 30, 40, 50-year-old, man. You know these people. You know what their struggles are because you grew up with them or you've heard about them. We got social media, right? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I don't have all of it, but there's no reason that you can't holler and reach out to people, even if they move far away. Just send them a message. Thinking about you, man. Hope you're doing all right. Holler if you need anything. Be nice to chat with you, right? That might be the thing right there that keeps them from sticking that needle in their arm. It's happened to me. I've had friends reach out to me. Hope you're doing all right, man. Be nice to hear back from you. And I didn't do it. And I got in a conversation with them. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we're living in, ain't it? Who don't what? I don't know. I just wanted to tell everybody, grow the hell up. Lay the selfish boy, childish shit aside. Be a man. Take some responsibility and grow up. You don't hurt nobody but you. And reach out to somebody that you know struggles with alcohol or addiction today, or within the next few days. Or somebody that you grew up with that's maybe not an addict, but you know is going through a rough time, a divorce or something. Let them know you're thinking about them. You might be the person that saves their life. You never know. You never know. Y'all have a good one wherever you are. I'm just subscribed. Is that a comment? Let's see. I get notified on this app now that you just subscribed. So this is the app those people use that let them know that people subscribe. That's pretty neat. Appreciate it, Wes. House party when you're done. I've been on there all morning several times. Nobody's on there. You're gonna reach out to me. I need it. I need it. Y'all pour it out. Pour it out to me. I'm having a rough day. Boss called and woke me up today. All right, let's get off a serious note, depressing note. But seriously, reach out to somebody, man. You never know. You might be the one that saves them from putting that needle in their arm or finishing off that whiskey, or they decide not to get in that car and drive and take somebody else's life. You never know. Or saves them from blowing their brains out. But my boss called me today. The trailer wouldn't take to get loaded, so I had to come down here and hook to it. I can't hook to it. It's locked up, the other truck. All that good stuff. And went to find the other trailer, couldn't find it. So I'm just sitting waiting on somebody to come unlock this truck so I can hook this trailer so I can get loaded and go to Mississippi. My wife sent me a link. So we just sitting here waiting. But it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna call the boss man and find out what's going on. Hop on house party when we get off here. Y'all have a good one. We only die once. We live every day. Make the most of it, man. Do whatever it is you want to do in the world. The money eventually comes. Y'all have a good one. Keep it between them dishes. Peace.